Really? Oh, that's alright.
Oh, welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Malik Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Price ready with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Nunez takes it in. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
This is on the ground over to first. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. And that'll bring up the power hit. Middle infielder Ryan Shump. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he's back in standing. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Ray.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Roll.
First pitch on its way. High pop-up. Cohen just to the left of the mound. 1 out. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to center field. Kiermaier is there. 2 gone.
Now back.
What is? I'll check something. Beginner. Over. Catcher or catcher?
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gomez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Here's C.J. Cron now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fouled off. Vasquez might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
The 0-2 once more. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and the Price is right here, 2 away.
The batter.
Here's Echeverria now. Lifetime versus David Price. He's just 2 for 9. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over the third, and there's the first down.
Designated.
I'll do it. Russian.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. He's set. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gomez has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Wow, throw a tent over it, bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump, and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
On the ground to third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Into the box now, Brad Miller. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Up next for the Rays, Carlos Gomez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the first pitch here from Price. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Number 0.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Striding in once again, Matt Duffy. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Nighttime here in the Tampa St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Daniel Hudson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Miller is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Striding in for Boston, Hanley Ramirez is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Set and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Miller waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier on the run, and that retires the side. So they go quiet. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Second baseman, Ryan.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Ramirez is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Digging in to try it again, C.J. Cron. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2.
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Boston Red Sox rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. David Price gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. Jacob Faria is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Bass.
We're in 2nd place right now. And thermometer off. I don't have thermometer on. Discussion. That's fine. Got some frames to set out. Stewart, he can play outfield. Right, where's Stewart? Wait, Jack needs to come out. Wait, okay, and then he's gonna go and he's gonna come out. Alright, who's gonna go first? Hanley's gonna play first, I guess. I'm just gonna have to have him play right now. That's fine. Alright, just try that. That's fine. And Dustin Broy is gonna sit out this game because he needs to rest.
MLB Network coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Nate Eovaldi will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
In there, the base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-0. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Nunez on at first. Nobody out. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Gomez. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup.
Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Now the relay home, and it's not in time. He's safe as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Here's a high pop-up.
That's 2 outs.
And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Settling in now, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped foul wide of first.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Chopped in front of home plate. Offline throw, but a good job of getting back to the bag as the side is. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Pulled toward right center field. Schimpf has a play. 1 away.
Center fielder.
Digging in, Blake Swihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Looped out towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. So striding forward now, Sandy Leon. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging and pitching staff.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Miller is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
0-1 count and the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pomeranz has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty D, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Behind 0-2 now. Schimpf on third with 2 out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side. Digging in for his second at bat, Xander Bogaerts. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Skied into straightaway right. Miller is over, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Stepping in, Brad Miller. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he has an even 10 hits in 19 tries. He's taken him deep once.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Popped him up. Nunez over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Hard hit at third. Nunez right there, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 00.
Malik Smith the next to him. He went down swinging to start the home first. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat. If a guy can...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retired. Digging in to try it again, Rafael Devers. We begin the top of the 4th. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sliders in for a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then striding in once again, Matt Duffy. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
This is on the ground over to first. Ramirez is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Devers has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Next up for the Red Sox, Sandy Leon. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Here comes the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nunez stands at first with 1 out. Ground ball left side, fielded by Hechavarria. The second for 1, relay to first in time. Here's C.J. Cron now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Here's Echeverria now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So striding in, Brad Miller. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Miller, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over.
Nice.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Duffy backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch on its way. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. First home run of the campaign for him as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Duffy is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 4-0 Boston. Here's Carlos Gomez to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Except like 1 hit, I think. I don't even know, to be honest.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Nice.
Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays. Number
Blake
46.
Swihart will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Popped up. The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Sandy Leon.
Leon.
First delivery to him on the way. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Schimpf into shallow center. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gomez has a read on it.
Nope.
And that retires the side. Down and ready once again, Wilson Ramos. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Popped him up. Nunez is going to have plenty of room as he puts it away in front of the dugout for the first out of the inning.
Batter number 14, second baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Miller has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Rafael Devers the next to bat. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up, Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
No, 5-0 more.
Here's Echeverria now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Behind 0-2 now. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
The right fielder.
On its way is pitch number 75. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2, the count to Miller.
Where you going?
Fouled off. Leon is over to take a look. The next 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Devers fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2. Here's Carlos Gomez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that in. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from inside the Trop as you get a nice look outdoors at nearby Tampa.
Leading off for Boston, center fielder.
Riding in once again, Blake Swihart. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Miller. He's got it 1 away.
The catcher, number 3.
Digging in once again, Sandy Leon. So far 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Stepping in now, Eduardo Nunez. And he puts it on the ground to second. There's 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another shot now, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start the inning and go back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. 1 out. Now in the box, Wilson Ramos. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Shum. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. totally dominant in this one.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Boston jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Pomeranz earns his first win of the season, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final.
I'll probably go to basketball for this. Which one? Okay. Well, I tried to get a no-hitter game. I haven't tried. I haven't done it. I could do it on my game, but I could never do it on his game. I never kind of tried, but I never can do it.
Day base.
No, I can do it, but I never
Here's Xander
have done it
Bogaerts
before.
now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Boston.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Xander Bogaerts.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game? And he is in there.
Whew, that was close.
Wow, that's the
Almost
way to
got
kick
out.
off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he
Almost
puts
got
the
out.
pitcher
That was
on his
close.
heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's
Come on,
hard to get
Joanne.
settled into a
Hit
game as a
something,
pitcher
hit something.
when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Oh,
Now a ball popped up
I'll pop a drive.
behind the
Come on.
plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by
He's
this
out. Damn. Hold the tag up.
offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look
Gone.
at this. Gone.
Perfect.
2 runs on the board after the home run by Mookie Betts. Second home run early in the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
You hit Mookie.
Wow, talk about
Smoked
a guy
it.
getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday.
Oof.
Usually when he gets hot, he starts
Smoked
to
it.
hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Oof.
Batting fifth,
Here's Jackie
center
Bradley
fielder,
now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
Gomez is in his tracks now. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, designated hitter, Allen.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
Wow, this one bounces off the pitcher. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Here comes the first pitch.
Duffy.
Chopped weakly to the left. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third,
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail things here, 2-0.
first baseman,
First offering on its way.
Moreland.
And right into the shift. Duffy over to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, third
Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Gomez. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
left fielder, Andrew.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ryan Schimpf. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Bogarts moving to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, first baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, C.J. Cron. In there, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. C.J. Cron becomes out number 2 this inning. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
2 out, nobody on.
Stu for it.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Welcome back to this MLB Network broadcast from St. Pete, Florida. Nice look there at nearby Clearwater.
Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning. So here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogarts. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Echeverria. Has room in foul territory. He's got it one away. So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First pitch on its way, and this is on the ground is short. Could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play. Here's Echeverria now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Adeiny Echeverria is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
Brad Miller.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. And he'll take a look at ball one. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's hitless in 6 tries. Hit out towards second. There is Pedroia. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Carlos Gomez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance, J.D. Martinez. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. High in the air out to center field.
No, he's out.
Kiermaier patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's Mookie Betts, and remember he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Line toward right center.
Down.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
First pitch on its way. Pops this one up, but this will land untouched. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. Coming in is Gomez. He can't get to it. This one's down. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Miller is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Malik Smith the next to hit. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
0-2, here it comes. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Bogaerts calls for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Order go the Rays. They trail here 4-0.
Leading off for Boston.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
How about it?
Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. He's set. Here it comes. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
I tried.
And now the runner's trying for third. Hit out towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Mookie Betts. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Soft liner towards short. He dives and makes a phenomenal catch as he takes away a run for sure.
Damn. It's okay.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 home.
Nope.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count of the Rays second baseman at 2-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Ryan Schimpf is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
He's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Behind 0-2 now.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. C.J. Cohen becomes the second out in the bottom of the fifth.
Kiermaier.
Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out.
No hitter so far.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Now here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Fouled away. Ramos is over to take a look, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
To his left, Duffy. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gomez has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is. On, he pops it up. Coming in is Gomez. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he gets a curveball at the letters, but swings right through it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. No balls and 1 strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Schimpf is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Echeverria now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Shoot.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Fielder, Carlos Cohen.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing.
That's the same.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Kiermaier comes on now, and he has it 1 down. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
Grounded weakly to the left. Hechavarria loves it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Miller will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move.
They're ready to pitch again.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Malik Smith, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you're going to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Fouled off. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Ready for another shot now, Matt Duffy. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And it's fouled away.
Shoot, come on.
The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set and the pitch. Popped him up. Hechavarria on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Mitch Moreland.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side and right into the shift. Duffy comes up with it. On to first, and they don't come any. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. One out, nobody on. Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Here it comes, 0-2. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his left, and the inning is over. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bounce it to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. Digging in to try it again, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Miller is over, and that's the third out.
Okay.
Ready for another chance? Adeiny Echeverria. No hits to this point.
Third baseman.
Right there for strike 1. The 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
The 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Vasquez might try to make a play on it.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Here's Carlos Gomez.
You can do it.
Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27
Did a
down.
no-hitter,
And he
finally.
barely broke
Did
a
it on
sweat
his
half the
game.
time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
My
Well, you
plate
don't
is
have to
done.
look too far to find our top player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
No-hitter. Yep.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, no runs on no hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Again, we remind you for your next trip to Tropicana Beach that all vehicles with 4 or more passengers receive free parking all season long. Also, a reminder that extra PSTA buses for routes 18, 32, and 74 can be picked up outside the stadium.
Fucking Jesus Christ. I would have been so mad if they got 1 hit out of that. Hello? Hello? What? Okay, well, you need it home. It's almost 1 in the morning, man. Your mom's gonna be like really mad. Oh, and by the way, I got a no hitter on your baseball game. And I recorded it too. It should be on tape. Well, I did record it. I'm gonna check it to see if it worked. Well, it should have. So yeah. She's with me, but she was in the room, but I think she's laying on the couch, which I'm sure she's laying on the couch.